Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about Shopify because a client required me to fix some issues on their Shopify App Store, which is something that I'm not quite familiar. However, I am an experienced web developer with over 5 years using JavaScript environments like Node and building web applications using AngularJS, but focus on Vue 2, 3, and Nox 2 and 3, as well as a lot of other technology around that, right? Such as Docker to containerize our applications, using the CI and CD to continuous integrate the code and continuous delivery and deployment, using GitHub Actions, as well as set unit tests, relying on Jest or Cypress or Ava or any other framework out there, as well as the C2C, this end-to-end testing, okay? The authentication method as well, like the GWT or cookie base, as well as the OAuth 2.0. How can we use, for example, a package called Passport, yes, so we can now centralize, or this, after all, this is a middleware for Node.js for authentications. So we, regardless the authentication providers, method, techniques, strategy, we can use Passport and then choose the proper plugin for that, which is very, very good. It's very, very good. So other technologies such as the worker threads or the cluster, okay? So if you want to create several instances and harness the full power of your CPU threads, you can rely on cluster, which is the solutions that was used when Node began. And what it does is to create one Node instance per thread, okay? And workers now allow us to create several Node.js instances in a thread. So what is the subtle difference between the cluster and the worker is that with clusters you only have is one instance per threads, where workers allow you to have multiple instances per threads, meaning that you can share data across threads, which is in contrast with cluster. We cannot share data across different threads. On the same thread, yes, or in the same worker thread, yes, we can, but on different threads, we cannot. So that's the reason why we look at database, which is our place where we can store our data persistent outside of our server, and database like relational database or document base, graph, white column, as well as key value pair like Redis. So yeah, the whole point of this, okay, is to just describe all of this technology that I'm quite familiar with as a web developer, and now understand what Shopify is, okay? So how all of this technology that you already know fit with Shopify, and what are the problems that Shopify solves, which after all, Shopify is an e-commerce platform, okay, that unify all of these commerce aspects. So with Shopify, I would like to talk about this from different actors involved. So with Shopify, merchants can build an online store and customize that, sell in multiple places, okay, like web, mobile, in-person brick and mortar locations and pop-up shops. So I wasn't that familiar with the pop-up shops, okay, which are, after all, these pop-up shops are uh, but these are yeah. So flash retailing is a temporary retail space. Exactly, it's a temporary retail space for brands. Okay, so pop-up shops are temporary retail space across multiple channels. Okay, so this is different place where you can sell your products, whether it's the web, mobile, in-person, brick and mortar locations, or pop-up shops, which are temporary retail space that brands use for try and test, for testing a particular ads across multiple channels. So this is important to know this distinction between the multiple place and channels. So multiple place are the web, the mobile, brick and mortar, in person, pop-up shops. Again, this temporary store, temporary shop, or temporary retail space where brands can test some ads or new products across multiple channels. Okay, so you can sell in multiple places across multiple channels, from social media to online marketplace. So okay, that's great. Yeah, from social media to online marketplace. And this is important to understand this channel concept, something that I'm quite not familiar, because this is more relevant to the marketing. But this is what the things that Shopify allows to do, or yeah, what this is the things that Shopify or merchants can do in Shopify. So uh, build and customize their online store, selling multiple places, in person, brick and mortar shops, web, mobile, pop-up shops, this temporary retail space where brands can use that to sell their or to test some new products across multiple channels, from uh, social media to online marketplace. Okay, from broad audience to a very niche specific audience. So from social media to online marketplace. All right. And Shopify is completely cloud based. So they handle the software and the server upgrades and maintenance. And describing now what is the process that merchants most of the time do, which is in a given day, a commerce business requires an array of tools to manage products. Yeah, on any given day, okay, on any given day, a commerce business requires an array of tools to manage products, inventory, payments, and shipping, right? Uh, because I am right now, my own product here is my labor. In this case, is providing is a way to fix the uh, there's Shopify App Store. Okay, so this is my product slash service in this case. Okay, so I don't have any inventory to manage, rather than keep track of what are the things that I'm doing and how I'm doing. So recording my progress like this, and the payment, well, something that I already defined with the client, and the shipping. So where I'm going to deploy my code. So this behaves somewhat similar to for good and service. Okay, interesting. So on any given day, a commerce business requires an array of tools. Yeah, that's right. So on any given day, uh, yeah, on any given day, a a commerce require an array of tools to manage products, inventory, payments, and shipping. Okay. So Shopify integrate all of these aspects and allow easy access and integration with other business tools. So Shopify integrate all of this aspect of an e-commerce on a commerce, products management, inventory, payments processor, and shipping in a one single location and allow integration with other business tools. Okay. Okay. So think of Shopify product as layers. And here we are. Okay. You may wonder, where do you get all of this data? I get this data from the blog here, issued in 2023. Okay, like this. And well, I'm getting all of this data from this website. Okay, so this is Shopify core product. So think of this. So think of the Shopify product as layers you can choose from to build the right stack of your business. Okay, to build the right stack for your business. So layer one, the Shopify core products. Okay, so the Shopify core products, as soon as you buy the Shopify plan, it includes everything you need to turn your idea into business and start selling. So from templates for the look and feel of your store, tools to sell in multiple places. Okay, if you remember earlier, multiple places and across different channels. Okay, integrated payment processing, checkout. They allegedly said this is the best converting checkout on the internet. A checkout, and SEO and marketing tools. So this is the 5 things that this is the Shopify core products. And around that, you have now a huge community of commerce, okay, as well as all of the business ops are centralized on that. So these are all part of the Shopify core products. Okay, templates, very very important. So templates for the look and feel for your store. The templates, tools to sell across different class, tools to sell in multiple places across different channels, and to sell different to sell in multiple places. We talk about is in person, brick and mortar, the web, mobile, pop-up shops, which are temporary retail store across multiple channels, from social media, from a broad audience to a more niche specific like marketplace. Okay, all right. So it provides these tools to sell in multiple places across different channels. Integrated payment processing. Okay, integrated payment processing, a fast and reliable, secure checkout, and SEO and marketing tools. Okay, so things are starting to slowly gain traction and make sense of this. Okay, all right. So to make our life much more simpler, okay, so templates, okay, templates, tools, this case with tools to sell, okay, tools to sell, payment processors, okay, a checkout, okay, and SEO and analytics and marketing tools. So this is the short version of this. So templates for the look and feel of your applications, tools to sell in multiple places, whether it is in person, web, mobile, or brick and mortar shops, locations, pop-up shops, or pop-up stores across multiple channels. So from broader audience like social media to marketplace. It provides also a checkout, as well as integrated or payment processors, integrated payment processors, and SEO and marketing tools. Okay, so once you understand the Shopify course product, okay, which is what you get as soon as you pay any Shopify plan, okay. So this is all part of the Shopify core products. And again, what it does is offer the merchants what it does is allow merchants to build an online store and customize it, sell across different channels in different and multiple places, and handles the commerce business operations, such as product management, inventory management, payments, and shipments. Okay. All right. So this is layer 1. Okay. Layer 1. So with that, that'll be all for the video. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay.